So this has been a very interesting week for everybody, and I think that we are lucky to be able to look at our future and know that the rights that we have as Americans are remarkable, and it allows us to move through changes with some kind of legal protection. So with those thoughts in mind, I wrote this. So freedom of speech is the backbone of our democracy. Without discussion, democracy fails. Some weeks ago, demonstrators peaceably assembled for free speech at the College of DuPage. The demonstrations were inconvenient. Some of the demonstrators baited our students and staff, but they also got us thinking. We thought about our speech and assembly procedures, and guess what? They didn't look so good. They needed an update and a rewrite. Tonight, I was going to praise the shared governance process. It took on COD's protection of the First Amendment. It has a draft that looks good. It strikes a balance between protecting both free speech and our students and grounds. We are very open here, so we invited demonstrators back. They will give us their view on the new draft, and we will get to a final form presentation to the acting interim president and the board, which gets back to academic environment. Academic environments thrive on freedom of thought, inquiry, and speech. We learn from each other, even though we may not like each other. Authoritarian regimes always start by suppressing speech. Our Constitution states, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof, or abridging the freedom of speech or the press or the right of people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for redress of grievances. Anybody see this? Daily Herald, today's Daily Herald. Bruder sues alleging conspiracy. With all that I've said, free political speech is not a conspiracy. Free speech in a political campaign or in public office makes us Americans, not conspirators. Political speech is the core expressive activity that forms the foundation of our democracy. Political speech gets the most protection in our Constitution and our laws because it is how we govern. This is how we intend to govern. We listen to one another. We may not like each other, but it's part of our process. COD's new procedures will enshrine free speech at COD as a fundamental right that it is. Bullies will always try to tell you what you should and what you should not say. But if you use political speech and association and assembly and all the other rights that make us Americans, you might just find that you and we can beat the bullies fair and square. Bullies are not welcome at COD anymore. And maybe that's why they are reduced to whining in the newspapers.